or good morning. This is SilkRoad Madness. I have received my first disgruntled BoobTube Sean. You said that just a heads up, want to let y'all know he just wants you in his academy. Then when you graduate, he will not talk to you or ignore you until you're high level. If you feel that way, I apologize. You can ask anybody in my guild. I ignore everybody. If you take the time to come to Phoenix and make a char and you feel like I'm ignoring you, you've got to understand. I'm making videos, I'm doing research, I ignore people and don't see anything written in chat. Yes, I should pay attention more, but as far as when it goes to thieving and questing, I'm paying attention. I have to pay attention to what's going on around me. You have Ventrilo or Scott, more than welcome to get on there, get you a headset with a mic in it. I'll talk to you while I'm doing all that. I can do that. If you felt like I've ignored you, I'm a man enough to apologize. Don't want anybody to feel like I put them out. If you have a main char on another server, don't, and I repeat, I reiterate, don't come to Phoenix and make a char because you feel like I'm asking you. You are to the point where you are 110, bored, farming, or you're not working on your thief rank. By all means, if you want to come make a char, yes, I'll put you in my academy and I will do my best, try not to ignore you. If you don't want to come back, I understand. Perfectly fine. Ask anybody in my guild. I ignore them on a regular basis, and part of it is not intentional. So, with that said, we have 105 subscribers. This is a makeup video. Life hit me. My house flooded. I've tried to take the time to make the videos, and I didn't have to make a Japan video. I didn't have to say anything. I didn't have to tell you to go text 99999 and donate $10 from your regular, not a GoPhone, but your regular subscribed phone. This video wasn't about catching up with servers and talking about, I've answered about all y'all's questions. I need you to tell me what server you're from, what guild you're in, what your char name is, where you're from. Originally, I'm from America. I live in Arkansas. Was just wanting to know this so that I could shout out for your servers and shout out to your guild. This is important because it gives your guild a shout out during my show. It gives your server a shout out. Today's show, okay, I want to throw out a few server shout outs. Mars, Sparta, EOS, Olympus, and of course Phoenix and Neptune. And those are just a few that I can remember. Hera, Titan, Aries, Venus. That's about it. I'm shouting out to the servers. These people have either emailed me or written to me. The people in my email I've already covered in other shows. This video is to teach you about socket and joint adding. You go to the grocery, they have socket joint, they have socket stones. You buy those and you add them to your weapon. But you add those, then buy the stones from the people out in Alex or Hotan or Janyan, whoever's selling stones, socket stones. Then you place them on your weapon. It's a recovery, stamina, a mental. And you ask me, that's awesome that they can do that. And when you add them stones to your weapon, depending on what type of stone you have, recovery has 5 levels. Stamina stone has 3. And I do believe the mental stone has 3 as well. So you add those are important addition to your glaive, your weapon, your daggers, your everything. You can add sockets to your chest. Now, when you add these, I've noticed, if you've ever watched a warlock debuff somebody, you see this red little deal come from somebody dying and into a person, yourself or whatever, if you're a warlock. That's recovery. That's the stone you added to your weapon. You are taking a piece of life from them and fixing your own life as well. JoyMax has added another extra set of toolbar. That's really great. Appreciate that. Due to this new legend we also have catapults and battering rams. It's a nice addition. I mean, if you're out and around Don Wang, you're going out and around the Hyungan homeland, you will see old relics like a battering ram. You will see other things like a catapult here or there. I'm pretty sure there's a catapult laying out there somewhere. Then you see these carts with arrows all in them, these little trader carts. I think that is so cool. I always thought SilkRoad ought to make, when you die somewhere, you have either bones that's in a cross with your name on it, or a skeleton with arrows or a sword or something stuck in it with your name. I thought that would be so cool. And in every server update, it erases them all, because you don't want bodies just piling up, graves just piling up everywhere. That would be cool. It would be neat. The socket and joint is, you know, okay, you don't have to add this stuff. And I'm not giving a really, what you can say, a good hands-on about the socket and joint. But I am telling you about it because you need to add this to your weapon. You go to your grocer and get that, and you follow the directions, what it says on there. It tells you how to add the joints. Once you can add up to 3 joints. I'm sure maybe, yeah, you can add up to 3 joints on a weapon, and it's important that you add these stones. It'll help. They gave you 3 extra out of the 9 magic they give you. Pretty much, that is all I wanted to talk about today. I said I'll do my best not to ignore anybody anymore. If I'm doing something out and about, like in a quest for a thief or whatever, I'm not reading chat. When I'm fighting, it's kind of hard to read chat. If you, like I said, you get Ventrilo or Skype. Skype is free, Ventrilo is free, except for the person who runs the server. They have to purchase that every month. And a Nasty Habit for the win. We have a Nasty Habit too for lower levels. Don't ignore them. Hardly. They don't always talk to us. But when they do talk to us, I listen. We have a couple that get on Skype, and we have a conference, and we talk to each other. So feel free to download Skype, and more than happy to give you the information when you're on Phoenix and you have made a character that you are participating in with the guild. Don't leave it alone. Don't abandon it once you've made it. You've obviously came from another place. I again urge you not to quit your main character on another server and come here unless you are disgruntled about that server. Thank you for subscribing. We're getting up there. It's really slow road. I don't put out a video every week. I try to put out a video every week. I'm going to try to stick to that. Bear with us. I am looking into different types of software for new shows. So take it easy. Peace, love, aliens. This is Sprite, and I will catch you next vid.